That would be a heartbreaker for the Dexter fans out there.
Yeah,
I know I'm one, but
blame the TO.
I hate that guy. Anyway, we're going to start this game on Pokemon Stadium, as we always do.
So while I have seen like Dingus beat Dexter before, I don't think I've ever seen him beat Dexter's Lucina. Like, this is a very difficult matchup. Feels like, if not Game & Watch's worst matchup, definitely one of Game & Watch's worst matchups. The character just can never get in against Lucina. And Lucina blows Game & Watch up.
Well, it's like, all right, I will say that Lucina's ability to retreat with aerials and just space around Game & Watch is pretty, it's really impressive for the Game & Watch, right? But the Game & Watch has such an easy time, like, getting conversions off of, like, stray hits, as well as edge guarding, that I don't think this matchup is really that bad. I think it's just a matter of getting in is difficult.
I feel that this is, the problem here not only is the retreating aerials, but even the approaching aerials. Lucina can safely tap Game & Watch's shield. Not many characters can say that.
I was going to say, I mean, she's got to space it correctly, though. I mean, Game & Watch does have up B out of shield, or parry up B against everyone, which Coleweather pointed this out to me, and I think it's the best way to explain it. Game & Watch's up B out of shield or parry up B is one of the best parry options available, because whereas most other parry options, you have to consider the timing of the parry and the appropriate punish for the parry depending on what move you're parrying. Gross, by the way. You do not have to think about that with Mr.Game & Watch.
Oh no, it's just free. You hit the up B and you're not even that vulnerable.
No, not at all. In fact, you can combo out of it.
Yep.
No,
but Game & Watch up B probably the second best parry option, the best being Snake up tilt.
Yeah, that shit just hits all around him.
Yeah, exactly. That man got a hitbox on his ass!
I mean, he is dummy thick.
No, they took away his ass. Sakurai nerfed Snake's ass from Brawl.
But he's thick in spirit.
Yep.
He's like the fat kid who lost like 200 pounds.
So far, I mean, for all the complaints I had about this being a difficult matchup, Dingus Joe is playing it phenomenally.
I told you! Oh my gosh.
Forward air, forcing Dingus low. Looks like Dex tried to go for the trump, but messed up the input there. That's twice now that Dingus has got that. All right, 121 as Dex is basically at kill percent here from anything the Game Watch wants to toss out. Yeah, fast fall nair, down tilt, like anything here will do. Forward air, not quite.
That's such a weird option, too, that he can be like... The way that he can throw the bomb and move after and they get hit the other way, it's weird.
Hit him with the steel chair, brother!
Ugh. Alright. Dingus up a whole stock. We're much on down. Look right there. I'll be out of shield. And now he's going to get a grab out of it. And probably like 35 damage.
Yeah, Game Watch's out of shield options are up B, and he's still probably got one of the better out of shield options in the game. Like his out of shield game is basically just two moves, like up B and either forward tilts or neutral air. But he's still one of the best characters out of shield in the game.
For free.
Yeah, even with like a limited options, all of his options are so good.
Fantastic parry coming in from Dex. All he could get was that F smash.
Yo, what a brave option by Dingus, dropping his shield on the shield breaker of all things.
And parrying it.
You're dead, Dex. Yeah, Dex held back.
He's dead to that.
Dex held back. He got a little too scared.
I would be too. The man parried a shield breaker. He would have held it too long, his shield would have been gone. He would have dropped it, his head was getting stabbed.
Actually, you shield the shield breaker. Even almost a fully charged shield breaker still won't break your shield if you just drop it.
He had been in shield. He had been in shield for a little bit. I think it would have broke. I would like to think it would break. He was also angling it up, so I think it would have either broken or poked.
Poked, probably. Game & Watch's shield's still bad in this game.
Yeah, thank God.
All right, Dex immediately switching Wolf. This is crazy because the last 3 times that I've seen Dexter go Lucina against Dingus, it was kind of a wash. But now Dingus apparently has the answer here as Dex is forced onto his other characters. And that is the one laser we're probably going to see this match, because Dexter immediately just, you saw him like hovering, I can almost see his finger hovering over the B button. It's like, oh, I can't do that, that's right.
That's so funny. Right now, and all right, so while I agree that this is probably a better Switch in general, Game & Watch, I feel like, no matter what the game is, has always had combos on Spaceys for days.
Oh, yeah.
So right now we're already seeing this like 90% damage on Dexter, and it's like he's basically one stray hit away from dying, especially off Sage. So Dexter's got to play it super careful.
Run up grab though, that'll force Dingus low, and then yeah,
my
that is probably Game & Watch's biggest weakness is the fact that it is really easy to intercept and two-frame his recovery.
That was disgusting.
And you know Dexter's got them two frames on lock. I've seen him just do it to just about anybody.
I think this guy's got the Game Shark. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yo, check that man. He's got the Game Genie plugged in.
Ooh! Okay, alright, hold on. Dexter is turning up. He is reading every one of Dingus Joe's options. Whether he's going in, out, it does not matter. Dexter is there where he's going to land, and he is hitting him with these moves.
You can dodge and weave as much as you want, but I got these kicks, son!
He's living. He's going high. How's he going to take Dingus on? I know he read that roll. I know he wanted a back air, but he was just a little bit too late to pull the trigger, and then he hesitated. Dash attack, not quite going to take it, but is he going to keep Dingus off stage?
Very good aggressive option by Dingus there. He's basically been beaten out twice by that down smash, so you know you got to toss out something to make Dex not nearly as comfortable at edge.
Facts.
Yeah, if you just let Dex have that, he's already shown he will get you dead in a hurry.
Oh, there's the other laser. Bucket is 2/3 full, I think.
Yep. There it is.
Nair to
Neutral
chair.
air into chair.
Nair to chair. All right. This is that scary part where, like, yeah, Dingus can get a grab. He can rack up some quick damage. Dexter's got to do something to take the stock off quick, or else he's going to get this game evened up right on him.
Yeah, 50 damage almost just from an errant dash attack that did not cross up appropriately. All right, there it is. You know Dex is trying for that up smash. I could see him, like, kneel down to start that up, but yeah, you cannot test Game & Watch's shield like that.
Weird interaction there with the bomb and the back air, but Dexter's not going to take too much damage.
Yo, how terrified were these mans?
Oh my gosh.
They both sat there looking at each other.
You move first.
Yeah, hit a button. I dares ya.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Roll back, reset.
Oh, wonderful grab, punishing the end lag of Key, which is pretty hard to do. Like, the move auto cancels, and it's out for a while. So the fact that he was able to space around it and get a grab out of it, really good for Dexter. Already 54%, and I don't know, he's starting to dominate this last stock.
Dingus looking for that down smash to ignorance combo to end this.
Gotta love it. Uh-oh. Re-grab. Never mind. He's touched the platform.
That was so smart by Dingus. I actually thought for a second, it's like, is this man just quitting? Like, it's a re-grab into the up B? It's like, what?
Dingus Joe is such a goofball, and I love watching him play, because you can just see so much of his personality in little things like that.
I mean, considering also the characters that he plays.
Yeah, true.
From Game & Watch to that young ganja in Plant.
The young ganja.
Yo, shoutouts to Logic. He definitely came up with that one. I'm definitely stealing it.
Uh-oh. We are swinging right now. Both players are trying to get their kill moves, but Dingus Joe with a very clutch parry. Not able to take extra stock with it, but
I think if Dingus gets this in the next 10%, this is an even game.
yeah, this not only is it an even game, Dingus Joe almost has the bucket. He might be in the lead.
But a couple really good lasers here.
Never mind.
And that's all she wrote. As Dexter, 2 lasers to force Dingus Joe to edge. Dingus errantly grabs, puts himself in a really bad spot, and you're dead.
All right.
So that is 1-1. Game 3. I think we're sticking with... Do you think we're sticking with Wolf?
Hell yeah.
All right. So the stage maybe Lilat if it's not banned. If Lilat is banned, then I'd like to see Smashville. There we go. So on to basically the best stage for Game Watch that doesn't get banned. I really think that Game Watch is something special on Lilat, but yeah, they never let them characters take you there.
You think this is a good stage for Game & Watch?
Oh, it's one of the best.
Okay.
Fish covers like 2/3 of that platform. And then
Shit, you're right, yeah.
And then you can like almost ledge cancel the up B onto like that large platform. It is really, really difficult to cover Game & Watch's landings here. So Fish but cannot get the grab as Dexter air dodges safely. But there we go. Forcing him on top of that platform, and just look at how much space that neutral air covers. How do you get down against Dingus here?
Alright, but more importantly, how is Dexter going to take or keep Dingus Joe off stage? He kind of just, I don't want to say he lets him have it, but Dingus Joe is very good at getting back to the stage, I'll say.
True. It seems like Dexter, whenever he has the opportunity to, he's trying to two-frame Game & Watch's up B. And the problem is that Dingus kind of like, he's very smart at choosing when to recover, and he usually fires like, look at that. As soon as Dexter jumped, Dingus knew that he doesn't have to worry about getting two-framed by that down smash, so he up-beat immediately.
Yeah, I will say that while Wolf's ability to two-frame and knock people away from grabbing the ledge with down smash and things of the nature, while those options are super, super good, and one of the things that makes Wolf such a good character, they are somewhat committal. So if the Wolf misses, or if they do it a little bit too preemptively, I feel like a lot of characters do have a way to answer back pretty quickly. Or at least get back to the stage safely, at the very least.
Yep.
Which is honestly all you can ask for when trying to recover.
It's basically, it feels like against Wolf, getting back from edge is almost a 50-50.
Yes.
If they're standing, you know they're going to try to down smash. If they're jumping, you know that they're going to try to back air. So you have to react like as quick as you can to what position the Wolf's in, and then choose to either hold down to get a beefy up B, or to go ahead and just immediately just snap.
Yeah, or so many other characters have like so many other like different options. I mean, I've seen Dingus Joe recover high a few times this game, and it's like it really depends on, like you said, what the Wolf player is doing. You got to react to the positioning, and Dingus Joe's doing a pretty decent job with that. But Dex has a small lead right now, and let's see how far he can take it.
This is the problem with Game & Watch, is that his kill moves are a little bit committal. Unless you get a strained fastball in there, you basically have to like parry down smash or parry chair.
I will say the one nerf that they've made to Game & Watch, while I think his up air is almost just as good of a move, but for different reasons, I think the fact that he doesn't have Toot anymore is somewhat crippling for him for that exact reason. He now has to rely on landing a Randy down smash and burying to whatever he wants, getting a good edge guard, or getting a hard read. One of those three.
If the only like kill confirm the character has is a neutral air, and that's a bit committal if you're fast falling it, or if you're like short hopping at somebody as Game & Watch, like you know what he's going for.
Yeah.
Because Game & Watch is never going to approach you with a bomb. He's always going to use that to retreat. He's going to go ahead and cock back with the turtle.
Dingus Joe with the pivot grab into a ton of damage, already almost evening this game up, but let's see what Dex has to say in response. Is he going to let Dingus Joe back? Sounds like no.
Rinse and repeat. No, a little bit too early that time to Dexter, but this is a regrab. Okay, Dingus being tricky, but he didn't need to put himself in that situation.
No, he definitely did not. You can see him shaking his head, too. I don't think he had any intention of dropping that ledge afterwards, but...
I think he was trying to jump up with Chef, and instead he got the judge.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, great two-frame with the bomb. No, okay, barely is Dingus Joe able to get back there. That's the limit of this character's recovery. Look at the character knowledge here.
Absolutely. All right.
Dingus just putting himself in these bad spots. Again, he was at 1%, he grabbed edge, now he's at 35.
Absolutely disgusting. He is just dropping these bombs. Almost hitting with a down smash. Dexter was maybe like a couple frames away from ending that game. That's disgusting. Ooh, the Nair to challenge the up B.
There's the beefy up B.
Yeah.
Dingus Joe looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated. He's really fishing for that neutral air, but as I said, it is easy to understand when he's going to go for that. And then, yeah, Dingus, he seemed to just dig his own grave there, committing to a few options, putting himself in a few situations that he just did not need to do.
Wolf's back air is like strangely slow. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's just slow enough for you to think you're going to dodge it, and then you don't.
Nope.
In any event, we are going to have winners finals: ZD versus Patharan.
You do me a favor there, my man. Black Frost. Shout out to Black Frost here on the stream. Go ahead and hit me with that lowercase s. Ain't nothing proper about me.
Let me actually go make sure that Seagull's playing his losers quarters match.
So y'all, while we have a minute, we might as well go ahead and let the people know who we are. So my name is Scabs. I am the JTS sponsored commentator. You will always find me here just about every Friday night, hitting you up with this top 8 commentary. That was my man Vanilla Thunderbolt, who is our head TO here at JTS. So go ahead and hit him on Twitter at drvanillat. Go ahead and hit my man Black Frost, who is doing a great job stream running here tonight on Twitter at Black Frosto. So we have ZD versus, I believe that will be Patharan. Yeah, ZD versus Patharan coming up in winners finals, actually. So this is kind of the classic. ZD has dropped a lot of games to Snake. Snake might be his, I don't want to say it's his Achilles heel, but it's certainly a difficult matchup for him, I think, mentally. ZD is one of those players that, I don't want to say that he tilts himself, but he definitely is incredibly aggressive. He likes to play with momentum, and if you play a character that is a wall, that is a momentum breaker, he sometimes just, gets a little bit too angry. Sometimes he drinks a little bit too much of the juice.
I will say that while ZD can be very, very composed, he can also be very emotional. And I think that's actually, if I could take like a small interjection about player psychology 101 right now, I think that for a lot of people, they tend to think of the emotional players as sort of opposites to the stoic players. But I think that the two are not mutually exclusive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I think Pinkfresh is a good example. Like, he's a stoic and emotional player. You never really see him emote much, but you could tell that, like, he's either in it with his entirety or he's not, right?
True.